Hi guys, this is Shamrandi from Providence Life Design, and I'm making a video. This video is about, the last one that I did was about like style, right? Style for your home. So this is just to tackle one little concentration, and that is if you're doing a custom home from the ground up, if you are trying to adjust to move into a smaller space, if you are considering buying a condo, if you're considering doing a renovation in your home and you are removing walls and you're looking to create an open floor plan, this video is about, do I need a dining room? I think that dining rooms in some situations are very unnecessary. If you are doing an open concept, if your home is an open concept situation, excuse me, pardon. Okay, multitasking, working on dinner for the little ones. Okay, so if you have an open concept home, it's really convertible, right? I don't know if some people think about that, right? Because some of us are so busy copying trends and copying what we see in a book and copying what we see online. We don't think about how can we make our space do everything it needs to do and be for us. That's how you need to think about your space. How does this work for me? I also did a video about scaling down sometimes in certain projects, built according to how your daily use is, right? So now, like in Georgia, for instance, the state of Georgia, let me think so like Georgia, the Carolinas, right? Texas. Let me see where else I can think off the top of my head. I find places like this, right, where the construction is new. Okay, so I'm not mentioning places that are up north, you know, like Ohio and Massachusetts and, you know, parts of New York and things like that, Connecticut, Rhode Island, you know, and these southern type of states where there's a lot of new construction, right? People tend to build really, really large homes with spaces in it, or they buy homes that a developer makes, and it has rooms in it that they're not going to use, you know? And I think that one should always think about that. You want your space to be usable. You don't really want to be cut off from places, right? Unless it's the sleeping quarters. The sleeping quarters should be private. The bathrooms and latrines, of course, they should be private. Laundry facilities should be, you know, portioned and sectioned off. If you're in an area that, you know, you do have a bit of winter that comes in, even if it's just for a week, you may want a mudroom area, right? Because then you're still getting good rainy seasons and all of that. But for the most part, your living space does not need to be compartmentalized. It doesn't need to be. So I think that for a lot of young families, people that want to get a starter home, you yourself do not, you don't have any maid quarters, right? You don't have a housekeeper that comes in daily. You don't have a butler, okay? I don't think it's that necessary for you to have a dining room, right? So you have a family room, then you have a formal living room, and then you have a formal dining room. Why? That is like so unusable. It's better you turn one of those rooms into a room that you can make a project of, and you can make a theater room, a room that every time you and your children go in that space, it's to cuddle up and watch something, eat popcorn, have your little snacks set up, have a little tea bar, snack. Like make this space. Think about, what do we enjoy doing, okay? If you're not an avid cooker and you're not like inviting different groups of your friends over weekly to try out the newest meal, or you're not always hosting business meetings for your husband, or you're not having, tea parties, like think about that. Because I think it's so unnecessary for people to who have a lot of children and they work a lot, right? They see their coworkers more than they see their children. And then you have a formal dining room. For what? With china cabinets. For what? Huh? That some of us, this is no shade, okay? I come from a West Indian background. But a lot of that is a colonized way of thinking, okay? We want what the Queen got. The Queen got folk in her house cleaning, and she got people. She got people for that, right? You are the people. So you there dusting china that you're not using and all of that. No, 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 no. Our homes, think of what your home needs to be. Your home is where you nurture your relationships. Not constantly create restrictions to those that you love, right? It's a place that you love. It's a place that you share your time and your space with and all of that, right? So if you cannot control the end result of your new construction, you're buying a home that a developer put together, that's fine, right? But think about, how can I better use this space? Maybe the big island in the kitchen is sufficient, with a little breakfast nook, right? Or a breakfast eating place that leads out. Maybe that's sufficient to house all of your family for meals. And the space is open, so you could just pop up a couple of folding tables. Like, you don't need a, But if you want to be a work-at-home mom and you need designated office space, don't crouch up in your bedroom with the computer. No. Make that into a place of business. Use your formal dining room. Install some French doors. Bam, there you go, right? That formal living room that you only meet in the insurance salesman in, right? The people that want to come and sell you more ish for your house, that's where you're meeting these people. The people who come from foreign and they come to see a new home, or she got fancy living room. Is it necessary? Because when they come, who's using it? Right? Turn it into a movie room for your family. Right? Turn it into a playroom for your small ones and contain it with some kind of doors with safe, glass, shatter-resistant glass or something. Right? Like, let's think outside of the box for these different rooms in our home. Okay? If we do not need a formal dining room, then for God's sake, right? Do not go and put in, right? Try and choose my words carefully. Don't go and put in some cheap dining set. Don't do it. It is better for you to have if you have an island that's large, it extends out, you can eat there. It's better for you. Instead of buying a cheap dining set, it's better for you to buy quality, high dining seating that isn't rickety, like the one I'm sitting on, right? It's better for you to go and buy something with backs on it that you can rest and, and the space could then double when you're entertaining, and you could put a buffet on it and all of that, right? Let's think about what's the best things for our home. Or you call me, right? And then I just virtually help you. Or, you send a check and I come to your house and I just help you just put it all, snap it together, right? All right, guys. This is Sharani from Providence Life Design. And have an awesome one, right? Dining rooms, are they necessary? Formal living rooms, are they necessary? Maybe not, right? All right. Have a good one. Stay blessed.